Hello everyone, I'm with Lyncas from Vitality after a wonderful game today. So how are you first after this game?
We feel good. Like we are 5-4 now. We started the first week kind of like 1-2, so it's kind of nice to finish on a positive result. And just looking forward to the playoffs, really.
The beginning of the split with Vitality was kind of hard. So how did you readjust yourself, the playing and maybe the training, in order to be able to maybe be a better version of yourself?
You mean for the split, right?
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I think it was better than like last year. We started 1-2, so there's not like that much pressure than starting 0-3 for playoffs. But I mean, we had quite easy opponents, like easy unquote, for the second week. So really just had to like really focus on the second week and prepare for the opponents. I think we worked a lot on an early game because it was kind of bad. And I think when we got the 2 wins, we were like quite happy with the week because I mean we're in a good spot for playoffs.
So right now, how is the synergy with Czajek is going?
I mean, the synergy is good. I think he's doing a really good job. I think it's very easy to like play and work with him because he's very adaptable and flexible. So far, I think we've had some good games together, and it's quite easy because we can play multiple styles of champs, and it goes pretty well. So.
In addition, you play with one of the most experienced, considered at least, support in the league. So what does it bring to the jungle support synergy? Is it hard maybe to, I don't know, maybe Hylissang is as a kind of a playstyle. Was it easy for you to adapt yourself to his playstyle?
And I wouldn't say it's easy to adapt, but I knew I will have to somewhat adapt. I think he's a very experienced and very smart player. I think the things that he sees in game, there's many things that other players just simply don't see, like in a smart way. But I think it's quite hard, but also easy to adapt because, like, he's very knowledgeable and he's willing to share the knowledge. But it just takes time. So I think as time goes by, like I think it will be easy and easy, and we will play even more better, you know. And I think it's been going better and better with each official. So.
Right now, for you, who do you consider to be the best player in your team?
I mean, that's a kind of hard and tricky question. I think like we all do a bit of different things. It's hard to say. I think this week at least, I think the last 2 weeks Hilly like really played well and really stepped up. I think Hilly, honestly, like I think he's kind of slept on.
Before the beginning of the split, there was many changes in League of Legends. How did it impact your training as a jungler, especially with all the new boss and everything?
You mean with attack and stuff? Yeah. I mean, I think actually this year there were like less changes in like actual jungle role compared to like last year where they always like changed the jungle timers and stuff. So I think this year we kind of as junglers had the least work to do. It's more like team oriented, like the Atakan is like a 20-minute objective, so it's more of a whole team thing rather than just jungle thing. So I don't think it was too hard to adapt. I think it's just you kind of have to like study and really like focus on, especially Atakan because it's such a like game-changing objective.
So you were talking earlier about looking forward for the playoffs, of course, but what are, as a player yourself, your personal goals?
I mean, I've been asked this before. I think for me, like the most important at the end of the year is to like leave with no regrets. I think just giving your all and knowing you have done everything you could to like play as good as you can and be as good of a team. I think that's the main goal. But on a personal goal, I think I want to be the best jungler, or at least like be in that time span by the end of this year. I think it's a very achievable goal, and I think I'm doing better and better. So yeah, those are the 2 goals.
Do you want to stay in Europe to pursue your career? And if you maybe want to go in another region, which region would that be?
I mean, in theory, it's only NA and EU kind of for a European or American player because of the language barrier and stuff. So I think it's kind of unlikely to go into LCK or LPL. But yeah, I think I would like to pursue my whole career in Europe. I think it's like a much better region in terms of level of players, and the infrastructure is way better. I mean, if you're on a European in Europe, so yeah, I would like to just pursue in Europe and do our best.
Talking about level, what do you think of European level right now?
I mean, I think it's hard to say because this year there were many changes in every roster, honestly. So it's kind of hard to say. I think there's been very many rookies as well. So I think comparing to other regions is kind of like hard. But I think it's honestly like a very good change for the long term, and I think we will see like who are the best players because there's so many new faces in Europe. So I think for the long term it's a good change. How it is now compared to other regions, I don't know, like obviously LPL, LCK is like gonna be better I think this year, but I think for the long term it's definitely like really good.
If you have to give an advice to yourself 1 year ago, what would it be?
I think if I had to give myself advice, I would say the advice that I was given, which is play more of instinct rather than brain. I think I've been trying to do that more and more in everywhere I play or like practice, and it's been going much better. And I think like honestly just trusting your instinct.
And at the beginning of your career, would it be the same advice?
I think so, yeah. I think so. I think it would help a lot.
Do you maybe play some temporary mode in League of Legends? And if so, which temporary mode do you prefer?
I like Urf when it's out, but not too much. Right now, I've been playing quite a bit of ARAM sometimes, because I like to play them with my brother, so it kind of just gets my head off the competition, and at the same time, it's kind of a good way to also practice because it's League of Legends. So.
Easy question to finish. Do you have a message for your fans?
Thank you for your support. I think like we are a fresh new team, so the expectations weren't too high, but like we're doing our very best, and I think we can go very far with this team. So thank you for your support, and I hope you will keep supporting us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.